بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Hello my dear students. Welcome to a new lesson. Today we are going to study Unit 2 Careers. Lesson 1. Let's start. Open your students book on page 20. It's a listening related to this topic. Read carefully while listening. Let's start. Listen carefully.
Unit 2, Careers, page 20. 1. Listen and discuss.
Dream jobs. Have you ever wondered how people get really cool jobs? Imagine you've been working at the same job for a long time, and you're getting tired of the daily grind. Maybe you can get inspiration from these lucky people and do something creative and interesting.
Car sculptor. Working with clay is normally associated with artists, not with the automotive industry. However, some of the world's largest automobile companies have a permanent staff of sculptors to help them make designs for cars and visualize ideas for future products. Salim Saif went to art school and was going to be an artist, but he ended up as a sculptor for General Motors. Salim spends his days using his hands to craft anything from miniature clay models to actual-size car sculptures. He's been working for the company since he left college, and he and his team have helped design the latest models to come off the showroom floor.
Food scientist. When someone says that he is a laboratory scientist, what immediately comes to your mind? You probably think of a white lab coat, sterile surroundings, a microscope, and test tubes. But that is not the case of Matthew Duval. For the last 3 years, he's been working as a food scientist for the makers of Tasty's ice cream, and he has created several new flavors. He's constantly searching for new combinations of flavors to keep the products fresh and interesting for the company's customers. In his lab, he experiments with different products and flavors until he gets them just right. And of course, he always gets to taste the results. One part of Matthew's job involves market research. He's good at presenting his new products to customers and getting their input.
Animation designer. Animation has been in high demand in advertising, special effects, video games, and films. Animators need to have artistic ability, creativity, storytelling ability, technical skills, scientific and technical knowledge, and the ability to work with others. Animators need to understand character development and be able to portray character emotions in a convincing way. As computer-generated imagery, CGI technology, is used in both live-action films and animated movies and interactive games, it has become necessary for designers to have scientific and technical knowledge. Animation projects involve many people who work as a team. Clear and effective communication with team members and clients is crucial.
Have you got it? What we are interested in related to this topic. We are interested in two things. The first thing is that there are things unexpected related to certain jobs. في أشياء غير متوقعة بالنسبة لبعض الوظائف التي اعتدنا على أن نأخذ عنها انطباعا معينا. The next thing is qualities that are available or should be available in a certain person to have a certain job. What are your qualities? What are your abilities? Now, communication skills, مهارات اتصالات, verbal and written. Verbal اللفظي والكتابي. Both of these two skills. Honesty and integrity, الأمانة. Teamwork skills. أن يكون عندك مهارات العمل في فريق، أي تستطيع أن تشارك فريق في in a certain task. Interpersonal skills. المهارات في العلاقات البين شخصية بين الناس وبعضها البعض، اللي هي زي الذكاء الاجتماعي. Strong work ethic. أخلاقيات المهنة وأخلاقيات العمل. Motivation and initiative. اللي هو الحماس والتحفيز والدعم، وأن يكون لديك روح المثابرة والإقدام. flexibility adaptability المرونة والتكيف وسهولة التأقلم. analytical skills مهارات التحليل. to follow the scientific method of treatment with things, with problems, with tasks. التعاطي بالطريقة العلمية مع المشكلات والمهام والأشياء المتعلقة بالعمل. Computer skills طبعا nowadays in these modern areas في العصور الحديثة هذه you should have computer skills, language skills, to have knowledge and information related to new modern technological devices. How to use them. ازاي تستخدم الأجهزة الحديثة. Organization skills مهارات التنظيم. You are in a even if on your office, on your desk, related to from the smallest place to the largest one related to your work environment. What other qualities will you add? Think of other qualities to add them to these qualities of a person who seeks for a certain job. Okay? Now let's transfer into another point. Quick check vocabulary. Which of qualities do you think three people you worry about need in their jobs? Which of the above do you think are your strongest and your weakest qualities related to you on your own? Comprehension. Answer true or false. Number one, Salim works as a car driver. Is it true or false? Think again. Think carefully. Go back to the listening and the topic. You can read it again to answer these questions. Number two, he's been working for an auto company since he left school. Number three, Matthew, the other person. Matthew has created several new flavors of yogurt. Number four, Matthew enjoys presenting his new products to customers. Number five, animators usually work alone on their creative projects. Which one or which of these are true? Which are false? Let's revise our answers. Yeah, number one. Number one, false. Why? Because Salim makes clay models of cars. Number two is true. Number three, false, because Matthew creates ice cream flavors, not yogurt. Number four is true. Number five is false because they work with others. This is pair work to practice it. Now let's transfer into your workbook. كتاب النشاط, page 11. Open your workbook. Read this page carefully. Try to answer them on your own. And finally, you can revise your answers from the forthcoming lessons. That's for now. Waiting for you with the next lesson إن شاء الله. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
مدارس رياض الصالحين، مستقبل واعد لجيل صاعد.